How's it going, guys? Just back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Today, we're doing Kellen, the Fae-Blooded. I was looking through Commander that I didn't get around to playing. See if there's anything interesting left on the table. And, I actually played against Kellen the other day, and I thought he was kind of interesting. So, as a result, we got our Kellen deck. A couple of things to preference about Kellen. Uh, like, he is a commander for an archetype that I really am not that fond of, honestly. I don't really like equipment style decks, but I was building this deck, and we've actually got a pretty good equipment suite on Arena now, don't we? Like, I was looking through the kind of equipments we have access to, and it's really gotten a lot better, hasn't it? Um, because the old equipment decks, like, you used to play things like, oh, that's bad. Guess we're playing Vial instead. This way we can play a equipment in the same turn we play Kellen. I'd like to boots my Kellen. Boots and Kellen seems fun. Yeah, you used to play like 2 mana, 2/1 artifacts. Uh, and it was just kind of silly. But they're actually kind of good now. Like, there's reasonable utility, and there's reasonable options on the table. I'm very happy with like this equipment deck, and it's not something I generally feel when I make an equipment deck. Like, I generally feel like there are a couple of equipments that I want to play, and then there are 6 or 7 equipments that are in the deck because if a quota isn't filled, you won't actually get to play equipments. But we have reconfigure, like, we have all of these. Insanely fun. Uh, Guess we kill Luca now. He's a dangerous character, Luca. Who knows what he's up to, honestly. Next turn we can play Danitha and Glamdring, hopefully. Unless you're a tap land, right? Restless Bivouac. Bivouac is one of my favorite words. A Mithril Coat. How do you work? Other creature get +1. Yeah, no, we'll attack it to attach it to him, just to give everything else a bit of a buff. Uh, that's some good attacking. Yeah, opponent, I would concede too. Like, that is a near lethal amount of just Skelly Bob attack. I don't know why Aurelia became a Skelly Bob, but she's basically a skeleton, right? Like, angels, are they physical entities? I don't know. Like in real life lore, they're not, right? Like, probably not. But in Magic, they're probably physical entities. It's weird, man. Just like Emrakul. Just like Emrakul. It's weird. It's hard to understand. We do have some instants and sorceries that equip things on the cheap. Hence why we got a Colossal Hammer in the back pocket. don't know, though, if we'll actually need it. Oh, petitioners. Yeah, we'll definitely need it. Kellen, you're up, bro. Going to need you to kill a bunch of advisors. Like a bunch of advisors. All the advisors. I'll kill a bivouac here if you let me upon it. Like, that's not something I'm above. We are never casting Emrakul. I put him in the deck for the memes, but he is just a bad addition. Okay, top 26. I hardly knew ya. Huh. Oh, right. Creatures. Creatures. Just don't like creatures. So he actually has a really good design as far as his adventure is concerned. Because you can just cast it to cast him for 3 mana. What do I want? You could be cool. You could be cool. You're probably not what I need right now. I guess I'll take this. Decline because we want to cast him for cheap. We cannot afford to have Bivouac on the board. He's not Bivouac. Bruvac. Bivouac is the type of land I like. Yeah. Here's a bad one. Opponent. I would like your turn. So what can I do? Definitely returning that to hand. My opponent needs to draw a card. Nobody ever sticks around for the Emrakul. I swear, I put it in the deck for the memes man, and I thought it wasn't going to do anything, but he's kind of the perfect answer for Mill, isn't he? Like, if you want to top deck a card for Mill, like, that's the card. That'll do it. The removal tends to be instant based, and blue is really good at bouncing its own stuff. That was a very good showing. Good work, Emrakul. You're the best equipment. I think. I think Eldrazi are just the best at everything. Because they're also the best ninjas. So, they're the best ninjas and they're the best equipment. Like, what aren't they good at? Honestly, like, if you were in a situation where you had infinite mana and could cast anything, you'd probably be better off just comboing off, but Eldrazi would probably be on the list of things to do with infinite power, right? Like, cast a big boy. It just makes sense. This is a very rampy hand. So we'll get Nykthos down. We'll get this down. Glamdring is our only real value for Kellen, but I think I'll play this. Do it, opponent. You count artifacts too. That's good. I think I can outrace the Kinrith. If we get a lot of artifacts and enchantments in our bin, our Emrakul goes down by 2 mana. So that is potential value on the board. I think we're going to play a Toralf, God of Fury. He's a better target than Kellen, and our opponent has shown a removal. Do you want to do it, opponent? No? Okay. Rude. He was going to go place. Let's hope that's all the removal they have. Doesn't look like it, though. Maybe I just let Kellen be in the graveyard because he's technically... Is he 2 types? I don't know if he is. I think he only counts the front side when he's an actual card. Opponent? 10 damage out of nowhere is pretty good, but Kellen dies next turn. So, we can't really include him as a metric for our success. He dies this turn. If he doesn't, our... Okay, well, the enchantment dies. That makes sense. Shouldn't you target that opponent? No? Okay. Very cool. I think we just... Mana. I just play another rock. That could be funny. That's probably necessary. You gonna block opponent? Yeah. The Sage goes. I guess I can just reanimate him next turn, and I'm back where I started, but... Like, the Kellen problem has to be answered at some point. I assume? It might not have to be. What I don't want to have happen here is our opponent pays 5 mana, reanimates the Sage, and then blows up key to the archive. That would be the literal worst. The worst I can imagine. Our opponent's hand might be full of possibilities that are even worse than that, but I doubt it, honestly. Neat. I think I'm just gonna draw some cards. Yeah, I'm gonna make you use your Raska. They don't have to though, right? They can reanimate at instant speed. Yeah. Moist Pyromachus. What are you doing? Yep, there comes the Evolution Sage. To once again nuke the white mana. Our opponent does not like fun. Or I guess I just like having the most mana. Those make sense. Draw 2 cards. The One Ring should let us just win the game eventually. White. Then it's a Garda's Aid. Very scary stuff. We will not be attacking though, because it's a bit pointless. What would happen if we attacked as our opponent would just block with Reclamation Sage and then reanimate it and destroy our Sigarda's Aid or our white mana again? Like, they are very acclaimed at keeping us off of mana, and I don't like that. Like, if they want to try to outdraw me at 4 mana draw, I'm fine with that. But it probably won't work. Really, opponent? I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. I think we go this. Yeah, I don't get any benefit from attacking yet. Like, it keeps them off of their draw, I suppose, maybe? Musical Reclamation Sage is something I'm trying to avoid at the moment. I think that's probably the best course of action. Because if our opponent is just trying to outcard advantage us, they won't do it. It is not physically possible, I don't think. I also need to find a way to get rid of Oraska. That's a problem. Rude. I get a search now, though. Oh, that hurts my Emrakul opponent. Don't do that. I need Emrakul for reasons. Kenny's getting in? No. No, he's not. Yeah, I'm good. 3 damage. So I think we Wrath. Very expensive Wrath. I guess I take the white creature. No, red creature. I wanted to take the red creature. Oh boy, I'm dumb. Yeah. Guess that's where we're at. Wander. bad spot, man. But we get Emrakul again. Like, that's good. Ouch. My hammer goes away. Very sad. Not a plains or a forest. Hmm. I think we just do this. This is the most logical course of action. Yes, I think. So we rely on our opponent not having enough to do. Huh. An opponent controls. Battle Cry, Kalitas. Opponent controls. Well, let's sacrifice a land. Fail to find. Exile the Knight of the Reliquary. Exile our own knight. Swing that into an Emrakul. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Didn't realize I had to choose something. That's sad. Um. I don't have any land destruction. Kenny, you can come down. Opponent just didn't have enough mana. I didn't mean to cast a commander either. That was probably a mistake. That's an instant though. Like Emrakul is live to kill our opponent next turn. Much to give. All right, well, let's start with the easy path. Opponent. Uh, let's make him big. Halvar. So the Halvar path was the first one I thought of. It doesn't work though because Halvar gets killed. And Emrakul loses double strike. Uh, 21 you to the face, opponent. It doesn't work, it doesn't. No. We had a plan, man. We had a plan. I mean, it'll work next turn. Assuming we survive. Do I die to my own stupidity? That's a question on the table. Maybe? Let's see if we can draw something. We are dead on upkeep, so GG. Well, if you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. We were so close. GG.